Trump's lead grows in GOP primary race now with over 50% support. Let's dive into the details, shall we? Former President Donald Trump has expanded his lead in the Republican primary race, while President Joe Biden continues to face uncertainty among Democratic primary voters, according to the latest Fox News national survey. Republican primary voters were read a list of 15 announced and potential candidates for the 2024 nomination. The survey released on Wednesday finds Trump has doubled his lead since February and is up by 30 points over Ron DeSantis, 54 to 24. Last month he was up by 15, 43 to 28. No one else hits double digits. Mike Pence comes in third with 6%. Liz Cheney and Nikki Haley receive 3% each. And Greg Abbott comes in at 2%. Greg Abbott. I'm from Austin, Texas, and I just started here, Greg. You don't need to go run for president. All others receive 1% support or less, and just 3% are unsure. Interesting. Trump made gains among almost every key demographic except for white men with a college degree, where DeSantis is up by 12 points. Among the subgroup of voters who backed Trump in the 2020 general election, 60% support him in the GOP primary, while 25% go for DeSantis and 5% for Pence. When asked who their second choice would be, Trump primary voters would back DeSantis, and the Florida governor's primary voters would return the favor and go for Trump. The rumor that Trump is going to be indicted by the district attorney in Manhattan has helped him quite a bit among Republican primary voters, says Republican pollster Darren Shaw, who conducts Fox News surveys with Democrat Chris Anderson. They view the case as politically motivated, and it reanimates feelings that Trump is still fighting forces they see as corrupt and out of control. What a shock. Something that they're doing to investigate Trump is backfiring on them. Who would have guessed it? Trump faces a lawsuit in New York about potential violations of federal campaign finance laws. Yeah, the Stormy Daniels case. You're probably familiar with it. On the other side of the aisle, 52% of Democratic primary voters would like to see someone other than Biden as their party's presidential nominee, about the same as last month, 53%. So, yeah, up one. Interesting. Or down one, rather. Some 44% want Biden to be the nominee, up from 52% in February. That 7-point bump comes from the president solidifying support among women, +8, white voters, +9, voters age 45 plus, +10, and white voters with no degree, +11. We haven't seen much movement at all in the attitudes towards Biden this past year, but what we have has been positive. That must be a typo. What we have, I don't know what they're trying to say, says Anderson. He's holding the line and slowly bringing more people into the fold. So that's what he's trying to say, is what we have had happen was he's holding the line and slowly bringing more people into the fold. Yeah, so holding the line. Go Biden, I guess. Still, Biden's current support does not compare to what Trump received in February of 2019, when 72% of GOP registered voters wanted to keep him as their nominee, or support for former President Obama in 2012, when 81% of Democratic voters wanted him to stay. Biden's job rating is underwater by 12 points among registered voters, 44 to 56%. And his approval among Democrats is near a record low, 81% approval versus 78% low. Moreover, 44% of those Democrats who approve of him want someone else to run. 50% would keep him. Wow. While it's expected that Biden will run again, he has yet to announce his re-election campaign. Despite chatter about electability, both Democratic and Republican primary voters are more concerned about their candidates' views on the issues, 73%, than if their nominee can win a general election, 18%. Well, that's good. I mean, that's how it should be, in my opinion, right? This survey was conducted March 24th to 27th, 2023, under the joint direction of Beacon Research, Democrats, and Shaw and company research Republicans. This Fox News poll includes interviews with 1,007 registered voters nationwide who were randomly selected from a voter file and spoke with live interviews on both landlines and cell phones. The poll has a margin of sampling error of plus or minus 3 percentage points for all registered voters and plus or minus 5 points for Democratic primary voters and 4.5 points for Republican primary voters. Yeah, this is pretty interesting though, right? Trump is gaining headway because of all the stuff against him. I'm not even surprised. They should have really expected this. A lot of people were saying this was going to backfire. And it's just like they just keep going for it. It's like the impeachment and everything. They thought that would be a good idea. But then what happened there? It just all backfired. And then people wanted to go for Trump. And this is just going to be the same. I think it was, Clinton, when he got impeached, the same thing happened to him. Like, it just rallies your base. You're like, hey, the other party or the enemies of the guy I like are going after him, so people get rally behind him. Whereas if they're just like, meh, then they're not going to vote. I've heard a lot of people say that's why Trump didn't win in 2020. People just thought he was going to win. I don't know if that's true, but yeah, I've heard that theory. But yeah, so now Trump is just getting crazier, and DeSantis hasn't really helped Trump at all. Last week, DeSantis was, I don't know if this even plays into these guys' minds, the people polled, because it's such a small number, but DeSantis is like, I'm going to stay out of all the indictments and everything. Where he could have said, no, they're not going to extradite Trump from my state, and back Trump. But it makes sense why he's doing that. He's trying to hold the line for Democrat voters that might hate Trump. So they're like, oh, but they'll vote for me. So he's trying to be careful. But he should rally behind Trump. I've said this about both Trump and DeSantis. I don't even know why they're battling. Really, if I was DeSantis, I wouldn't even try to run. I would probably either go for a VP spot or just stay 4 more years in Florida. Let Trump get this round. People will still like me. They'll really like me in 2028. So why not just chill 4 more years? He's a young guy. He's doing great in Florida. The longer it seems like he's governor of Florida, it seems like he just does more cool stuff that people rally behind him for. But the downside is going to be him battling Trump. And he's not going to take the primary. Even if they weren't trying to indict him and all this stuff, DeSantis, I don't think he really has enough charisma to take it. And Trump is Trump. If Trump, maybe if he wasn't in the race, DeSantis could do it. He probably could. I mean, he's way above everyone else, right, in the poll. I don't even know why these other people like Pence, Haley, and Liz Cheney, Greg Abbott, I don't think he's announced running, and he shouldn't. He's good at Texas governor. I don't think he's the best. There's a lot of the COVID stuff he did I wasn't a big fan of. But, for the most part, he's pretty good. He's way better than if we had Beto O'Rourke, for example. So I think he should just stay here. And the other guys running, I don't even see the point. It's just to get a book deals and stay relevant, right? I saw something about Chris Christie is talking about how we'll destroy Trump on the debate stage and stuff. He's like, it's like, no, you won't. You didn't do it last time. You're gonna fail. Why are you even running? It's basically just fake. They're not going to win. The only person that could potentially win is DeSantis, and he's not going to win against Trump. But, all of this is just my opinion. What's your opinion on all of this? Please let me know in the comments below. Also, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for daily news updates, hit that notification bell, and share this video to help spread the news. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.